How to maximize the price on your home or a property when selling that property, especially in this seller's market. A house is probably the most valuable asset that you will sell in your lifetime, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 times. So when you do sell, you want to make sure that you maximize on the price, get the fair market value pending the terms and conditions of the current market. So here are some guidelines and tips for you to get the top price in this seller's market or in any other market. Hi, I'm Mike Patel with First Team Real Estate right here in Anaheim Hills. So whether you're selling in Anaheim Hills or in this neighborhood or any other area, here are some great tips. So here is a basic tip, and to be honest with you, this I should not even be talking about it, but it's worth mentioning. So when you are ready to sell a home, you should always depersonalize your home. So take out all the pictures, the personal pictures for security reasons. And also when the sellers or the buyers, when they come to your house, they want to feel like it's going to be their house. So they don't want to see your personalized pictures. So that's one thing. And also more than depersonalizing, it's decluttering. Take out all the little things in the house. Over the years, we collect so many things in the house. So declutter the house, take out the stuff. People buy space. So the more things you take out, an extra sofa, an extra stool, an extra dresser, put them in the garage, extra lamps, whatever you can, take them out. And then do your basic preparation for the home. Touch up paints. Maybe your washer is broken in the kitchen or in the bathroom, something's leaking, so fix up those things. Maybe the garden needs some tender loving care, so add some more plants or mulch, or water the garden and make the grass greener. In the front yard, clean up the windows. So those are pretty much basic things, and I shouldn't really be talking about that as a tip because those are basics, but you'd be surprised how many sellers don't even do that, and which goes a long way when it comes to selling a house. This tip is worth listening to get more price than you would normally get, and that comes to staging. So when you have your house ready to go and you are ready to put it up for the market, just before you put it on the market, you may want to have a professional stager come in and stage the house. Staging helps a lot. We live in our house with our lifestyle and our decorations and things like that. So with the help of staging, you can potentially get more price and potentially sell it faster. According to RESA, Real Estate Staging Association, more than 5% of the homes get anywhere from 5 to 23% more price over the list price because of staging. So the staging goes a long way, especially in this day and age where the buyers will go online first to look at homes. And if they look at the pictures and don't like the setup, or if they feel like the room is looking smaller than it is, then you lose that buyer. So staging is very important in this market. One other stat that I want to share from the Real Estate Staging Association, they say that if you invest 1% of your sales price, there is a good chance that 75% of the sellers will get 5 to 20% more on the price. That extra $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 that you spend staging will get you much more price. That's a great stat, so we should listen to them. If you are coming to my channel for the first time or you've been here several times, I put out great information, stats, and tours, so please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. So let's move on to the next tip, which is photos and videos. With the COVID-19, with the social media, with so many people going online, according to the National Association of Realtors, of which I'm a member, and I'm a member of the California Association of Realtors, they say that 90% of the buyers start their search online. So imagine a buyer comes to see your house and does not like the photos or videos because they are not professional or they don't give you the exact showing of the room layout or whatever. They're gonna move on to the next one. Buyers are busy like sellers are. They go online and they move on. So it is highly recommended today with the COVID and social media, the high impact of social media and the Googles and the Yahoos where they do all the search, and also the Zillows and Realtor.com and Redfin websites, they all go there before they even come to the house. So taking great photos, great videos is very critical to get a top price and to sell it faster. The other thing in today's world, post COVID-19 and in the social media world, the other things that you may want to do, or which is highly recommended, is not only do a video tour, but do a walkthrough of the house. So you actually take through the buyers through video and explain to them the kitchen, the features, or the living room, or any other features and benefits. So a video and a walkthrough video is different, so do those. And we also recommend a virtual tour where a lot of the homes take what we call the 3D Matterport tours, where it shows you the 3D dimension, the room size, the layout. They can measure the size of the wall, the height and the width right into the video. So those are highly recommended. So hopefully when you think about selling your home, you will use a realtor or a company that uses those features. I use them too, and if you want to see some samples of those, be glad to send them over. Just make a comment below and I'll send it to you. The next tip to maximize the price on your house is to price it right. Do not overprice your house. I'll give you a quick example. If a house is worth $1 million and you list it for 1.1, chances are you will have less showings from the buyers who see it online, because today they can check online that, hey, you're asking 1.1, but the one down the street sold for $1 million. All this is public information. The second thing is the agents who work in the neighborhood, they know that the comps are 1 million and you're asking 1.1. So yours will be the last home to show because you'll overprice, which lets the buyer know that, hey, this seller is not very motivated, but the comparatives are $1 million and he's asking for 1.1. So the better thing to do in this market is possibly list your home for $950 or $975, where the fair market value is $1 million, and get several offers so you have a bidding war. Or just price it at market value, do a lot of pre-marketing, which I'm going to talk next, and do a lot of advertising and create a buzzword and sell it at fair market value or a little bit before. So pricing right is a way to get more price. The concept of selling it high and lowering the price is gone. That's so 1990s or so 2000. So let's not go there. The other tip I want to mention to you when it comes to pricing it right is that even in this market, a hot seller's market, properties don't sell, what we call the expired listings or the canceled listings. I have been listing canceled listings and expired listings for years and years. What that means is if there's a house for sale and after 3 months or 4 months or 5 months, the house does not sell, which is called cancel listing or an expired listing, another company or an agent will list the house, reduce the price because usually the home does not sell because of the list price. Then that agent will list it lower and sell it. So that tells you that not all properties sell even in this low inventory market, even in this fast-paced market. So pricing it right is key to getting the maximum price. I have another video, it's called the 6 steps of selling your home. So if you would like to see it, please click on this link, or we'll also put the link in the description so you can see the 6 tips and guides on selling your home in general. So the next tip is what we call pre-marketing. This is a very critical step of all the steps to maximize your price. Pre-marketing is very important. So what is pre-marketing? Pre-marketing is to start marketing your home when it's legal to do that. So one, the agent has to follow the multiple listing service guidelines on when you can start marketing. So once that period has come to start marketing, so let's say in 2 weeks you're going to put the house for sale on the market because you're doing some touch-ups or doing some things or waiting for school to get over or work to get over, an agent can start pre-marketing a week before, 2 weeks before, and let the word out that this house is coming for sale and the open house or the first showing is, let's say, 15 days from now. So you blast the social media, advertise on YouTube, promote your walkthrough videos, promote the virtual tours, send out letters, let other local agents know that this house is coming, let the buyers know that this house is coming. So all this buzz creates a momentum, creates a want for these buyers to come and see the house. First of all, it is priced right, it has great pictures and photos, it is staged right, and it's ready to show. So when all this pre-marketing creates this anxiety to come and see the house, a lot of people, a lot of the buyers and agents are going to come and see the house. Hopefully we keep an open house, let's say on a Saturday and Sunday, and we have 10, 20, 30, 40 people coming and take a look at the house. And I can guarantee you that if you have that many people coming the first day of showing, you will have not only one offer, but possibly 2 or 3 or 4 offers. And the offer is going to be higher than the fair market price with strong conditions and strong buyers so that it will sell. So pre-marketing, in my opinion, is more important than marketing. In fact, I do so much pre-marketing that I bet I spend more money on pre-marketing than pretty much a lot of agents that sell total marketing, pre-marketing, and marketing. So pre-marketing is very key in today's post-COVID market and in today's social media and online market. The other tip, and a very important tip, which comes towards the end after you do your marketing and your staging and your showings, is now you have some offers. Maybe you have one offer, maybe you have 3 offers. So once you get the offer, you want to pick the buyers, number one, who has shown you that they are pretty much approved. They have a DU underwriting approval, which means that the lender or the banks have checked all their tax information, the wage information, everything's done. It's called desktop underwriting, and they are pretty much approved to get a loan once they find a house. So once you pick a buyer that is DU approved, and also pick a buyer that is not gonna worry about appraisal, because in this market, a lot of homes are not appraising at the list price, because as you know, because of the shortage of homes, a home that is listed for $1 million may sell at $1,050,000 or $1.1 million. So if the appraisal comes in low, you want to pick a buyer that has that extra cash, what we call the price gap on appraisal, to pay the difference. So you also want to check that to make sure that when you check the proof of funds, because one is that the buyers have to put a down payment, and then you want to make sure they have 30, 40, 50,000 extra in case the approval does not come in. The other things you want to look at to maximize your price is that you want to pick the strongest buyer with the least contingencies. You possibly don't want to pick a buyer whose house is for sale and it's not even up for sale, or it is for sale but it's not in escrow, that wants to buy your home. That weakens your offer, because if that house does not sell, then you're not gonna sell your house, it's gonna cancel and you have to put it back on the market, which means that you may get a lower price later on. So you want to pick a buyer that is approved, will pay your appraisal difference, has the least contingencies, and possibly if you as a seller want to find another house and need time to stay in your own house, then you want to pick somebody that will let you stay in the house for 30 days, 60 days, what we call the rent back. So to maximize the value is not always the price. You may have $1 million offer versus $1,050,000 offer, but the $1,050,000 does not have an appraisal contingencies, or it's contingent on selling their home. So that may not be your best offer. So maximizing your price is also your terms and condition, which is very critical. I appreciate you looking at my channel. Hope you subscribed.